Good afternoon, Greg Gunthorp Farms. We're doing a short video today to talk about our new HACCP category and our new products that we're unveiling. We've added Sous Vide, and as you're going to see in the video, this is very similar to our, I feel, as the way that we started as a USDA inspected poultry slaughter plant about close to 20 years ago. My wife and I, before that, as most of you are well aware, we're exempt poultry processors. We do 30 to 40 chickens a week in the yard. The USDA regulations actually allows the smallest of the poultry processors to slaughter birds without inspection. About 20 years ago, we got USDA inspection on the farm, and our poultry slaughter and pig slaughter has grown since then. We can do about 8 to 12 chickens a minute now, have about 30 full-time employees on the farm. I feel like this process here is kind of like stepping back to my wife and I doing those 30 to 40 chickens a week in the yard. We literally started our sous vide process with a small comb and cooler, a hole in the thing for the sous vide machine, and a hole for data logger. We've upgraded to, we can do 80 pounds per time now, and it's kind of ironic. USDA has been quite interesting to deal with on the HACCP, but they've actually not hassled us at all on our cooking vessel, on the process, on anything food safety. Just wanted to make sure that we've dotted every I and crossed every T. As you can see, we use a data logger. We get these from Thermal Works. They're the same as what we use for our smoked meat. Have 2 holes in the cooler. Put a food grade pipe, food grade caulk around those. And really simple HACCP plan, really simple process. The only product that we're currently producing is duck wings. You know, as you're well aware, duck wings have an awful lot of connective tissue, way tougher than a chicken wing. Sous vide at 150 degrees for 12 hours and then fried. They're amazing. What you can see in here, you know, we just filled the cooler with hot water to start. We're vacuum packing through our roll stock machine in a bag. We have letter of guarantee and specification sheet from the manufacturer that they're acceptable to go into water up to 212 degrees. And then just really simple. We use 2 machines on this one just because it needs a little bit more heating power. And then also just so that we have a backup in case one of them fails. We put about 80 pounds in here. It works pretty good with 80 pounds, and then to chill them, we're just dumping the hot water and filling them up with ice water. And we have scientific support for all of those 3 critical control points, that it comes up between the dwell time, between 50 and 130 in less than 6 hours, that it meets lethality. And here's our HACCP records that we produce for each batch. And as I said, dwell time between 50 and 130 degrees, that it meets lethality, and we're using different charts for red meat versus poultry. Basically a 6.5 log reduction, or so 99.9999%, and 1 more log for poultry, a 7 log reduction. You know, the science is fairly simple. You're controlling the pathogenic bacteria in the cooking process, so your salmonella, listerias, even the toxin producing bacteria, killing them, the staph. And then during the chilling process, you're controlling the spore or heat resistant bacteria, the clostridium, such as perfringens or botulism. So as I mentioned, really simple HACCP plan. And USDA actually likes plants to cook in bags rather than the open, because you have no post-lethality exposure. So the product in the bag doesn't have the potential for direct or indirect product contamination. One other thing I'm going to show you here, on these duck wings, we're sealing them, but we're also putting a little bit of duck fat in them. And as you could see in our cooking vessel here, that duck fat melts immediately, so it's almost like the wings are cone feed the whole time. Thanks for watching the video. Our sous vide program is really new. We're working on adding some new products, some sliced ham, sliced turkey breast, any product that you can think of that you would like us to make, some slow cooked pork shoulders, chicken legs, anything along those lines. Feel free to reach out to us. We got our feet wet on a product that we feel had a little bit more safety margin because we knew our customer was going to cook this again. But we have our HACCP plan validated now, and we're ready to produce some products.